Hello, I put some flour in the tough spot for him to play with. It's still quite early. Ben just had his breakfast. Bean's still in bed, and I had a sick bug a few days ago, so I'm hoping he hasn't caught that. I'm hoping he's just down and lying. So nice, gentle morning. No rushing around doing a school run or anything like that. Oh, Pudge, my oldest, he's on Minecraft for a little bit. I used to they was pretending it was sugar and they was taking it to a cake factory. You still taking it to a cake factory?
Yeah.
Making us cakes.
I can make a cake.
Ignore all the weeds on the patio. I haven't had a chance to pull them up yet. Every time I come out into the patio to pull them up, I end up playing and then I forget.
I make a cake to pass away.
Does your mummy come help?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got this pizza. I got that pizza.
Is that what you like?
I got that pizza. Pizza, this pizza. Mommy pizza, pizza. What pizza? Mommy pizza.
Steve, you finish your breakfast, we need to get you dressed. No one was in here till I wanted to film. Okay, that's why I'm filming, not dressed, because I thought I was going to wait till I got dressed and I couldn't find my earrings, and then I thought, nobody's about to film now, but I've got the opportunity. And then everybody comes in. So let me get dressed and then try again. Right. Let me get you dressed. Have you made a telescope with that? Like a pirate.
What are you filming?
I am filming, Pudge, but as soon as I decided to film, everybody come in, so I'm going to give up and do it later.
Hello. Hello.
I'm not going to lie, this is like the 6th attempt at filming this video. Maybe I shouldn't be giving anybody tips on anything. Right, so I'm going to be quick, because a part of the fact any child can come in at any minute and make me have to stop. Have been accused of ranting irrelevant details of my videos. I'm a ranter, what can I say? Right, so these are my 5 tips for new homeschoolers, and I'm going to be as condensed and quick as I can because this is the 6th attempt at filming this video. Right, number 1, know the legal position. I live in England, but I know that the laws and guidelines change from country to country, and if you live in America, they can change from state to state as well. So just know the legal position, because then nobody can tell you things that aren't true and worry you, or wrongly guide you and things like that. I mean, I know somebody who took their child out of school, and the head teacher, I don't know if they genuinely thought they was telling the truth or if they was just lying, scaremongering to keeping a child in school, but they was telling her all kinds of things that aren't true, like it was illegal to homeschool, and she had to be a qualified teacher to homeschool, not just rubbish. So know the legal position, then nobody can tell you otherwise, and you can rest assured that you're not doing anything you're going to get in trouble over, and nobody can make you believe things aren't true. Tip number 2. Don't buy anything. I know when you first start homeschooling, especially if it's something you've chose to do, not something you've been pushed into, you can be all excited and all geared up to start, and you're thinking, right, I'll buy that curriculum, and I'll buy that really expensive art kit, and I'll buy all those science experiment kits and all that. Don't buy anything. Because until you find out how your child learns, what learning style you're going to go for, what kind of homeschool style you're going to go for, what works best for you, how you're going to manage budgeting wise, now you're homeschooling as opposed to not homeschooling, don't buy anything, because you might end up buying a load of stuff that's not going to fit into your style or whatever, and it's going to be a waste of money, and you'll have all this curriculum that you didn't want, that you wasted your money on, and it's going to do your head in. Don't buy anything straight away. Tip number 3, don't compare. Don't compare your homeschool journey and your child's journey and your child's abilities with somebody else's children. Okay? Everybody learns at their own paces. Some people are good at some things and not so much at other things. This is your journey, your child. Other people are going to be different to you. Don't compare yourself to other people and judge yourself harshly because of it. If you wanted your child to be shoved into a one-size-fits-all education, there'd still be a mainstream education, they'd still be in school. Don't compare yourself to other people. This is your homeschool journey. It doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. Everybody's different. I think that's why some homeschoolers get a bit angry when they see documentaries about homeschoolers or YouTube videos, because they're like, our homeschool's not like that, that's not how homeschool is. It's because everybody is different. And they're worried that this example of somebody's homeschool, everybody's going to think they're exactly like that, because they're not. Everybody's different. Doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. Right. Tip number 4. I'm sorry if it sounds a bit weird in here. We've just moved house and I'm still trying to find the right room to film in. I think it bounces a bit in here. So, tip number 4, find your people. Especially if you don't know many people who homeschool, or you don't know many people that are supportive of your decision, it's important that you find like-minded people, either through meeting them in person, through homeschool meetups, or just following blogs and vlogs of other mothers and fathers that are the same mindset as you, or the homeschool support groups and chit-chat groups and that on Facebook and social media. It's important you find your people who agree with you, or at least are on a similar vein to you, because then you won't feel so lonely. You'll have people to talk to that won't judge you so much as if you talk to people who don't agree with what you're doing or aren't on the same page as you with what you're doing. I mean, if I have a bad day, because you will have bad days, if I have a bad day and I say to somebody I know who's not homeschooling, I've had a bad day, 9 times out of 10 they'll go, put him in school then. But if you talk to somebody who's homeschooling, whether it be through social media or in person or whatever, and you say I've had a bad day, they'll say so have I. Or they'll say, sometimes you will have bad days, but you'll have bad days no matter what you're doing, and tomorrow will be a good day. And they'll encourage you, and that's what you need. Find people that are going to encourage you and support you, to help you. Don't get bogged down by people who aren't going to do that. So, finally, tip number 5. Enjoy it. You're going to need a thick skin. There are going to be people who don't agree with what you're doing, naysayers. So what? You're going to have bad days sometimes. You're going to have bad days no matter what you're doing. So what? If you are homeschooling, you are so lucky to be able to spend so much time with your children, because from the second they are born, that window of time you've got with them is starting to close. One day they're going to be grown up and they're going to be gone. And you are so lucky to be able to spend this time with your children. You are so lucky to be able to have this integral part of their childhood and their education when they're growing up. You are so, so lucky. Even on bad days, keep that in mind. Try and enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Right. They're my 5 tips. I'm going to go now because I can see that they're getting a bit messy in the garden. And I had a sick boy a couple of days ago, and Beanie, who's 6, has woke up and he feels a bit peaky, so I'm going to keep an eye on him as well. So I'm going to go now. They're my 5 tips for new homeschoolers. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe if you're not already, or check out my Facebook page, Home Education the Mad Lads, where I do a lot of ranting and telling you what we're up to and stuff. I'm going to go now. I can see him out the window playing. I'm going to go now. Gabriel is covered in something. He's mixed. I put some flour in the tough spot for the babies to play with, and he's put water in with it. Flour and water, and he's got it all over his legs. He's a bit hardcore when it comes to messy play. I'm going to have to wash him off. Right. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video. I'm going to go now. Bye-bye.